What's the best recovery drink to take in after a long, hard run? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about the recovery drink that I've been using for years, and that's actually backed up by science. Coming up next. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about my favorite recovery drink that I've been using for years now. It's called Endurox R4. It's by Pacifichealth Labs. Now, I was first introduced to this almost a decade ago when I was working at a specialty run store out in St. Louis. And we had a lot of different drinks, we had a lot of different nutritional items, but one of those was Endurox. I really liked it a lot. Now, this is a drink that is not only for runners, but for all endurance athletes. Cyclists, love you too. But all endurance athletes can benefit from this drink. I'm going to give you some of the pros for this drink, and I'm going to give you a con as well. And then at the end of this, stay tuned because I'm also going to give you a pro tip. Boom. Pro number one is that it is easy. We're all busy people. You might have full-time jobs you've got to go to, family and kids on the weekends, sporting events, work, chores around the house, you name it. There's all kinds of things that take up our time and our mental energy. And when we get back from a long run, one of the last things that's on our mind is stopping, having a nice meal, and getting the proper nutrition that we need. This, you just put in a couple scoops in a big glass of water or a water bottle, and you're ready to go. You know that you're going to get the nutrients that you need. You know that you're going to be contributing to a great recovery so that you can get back out on your workout the next day just by getting this in as your start and as your foundation after a workout. So that is awesome. The second pro for me is that I actually feel pretty good after I drink. Endurox has all the nutrients that I need in a proper ratio to get started. You have about 45 minutes to take in nutrients because your body is craving it. Your body wants it. The metabolic pathways are open in that 45-minute window to utilize the nutrients that this has in it. The carbohydrates, the proteins, the vitamins, and the electrolytes. All of these nutrients your body will just take in and thank you for when you get in. And they're all in the correct ratios that are scientifically supported. And so I feel good. I can count on that. I feel good. I'm ready to go after workout. For example, this last summer I did a relay race. I don't know if you've ever done one of those 200+ mile races, but I would take this after each run. After the 3 legs that I did within 24 hours, I would take this after each run, and I felt solid. It's something that I've experienced and something that I know, and I take this just about every long workout that I do, and after every hard tempo run or interval workout that I do. This is always going in my body after those workouts. So my next pro is the backing of science. Now, I mentioned earlier that these guys were kind of the beginning of the 4-to-1 carbohydrate protein ratio. These guys started it. Now, a few stats that I think are cool, and I know stats can be boring, but it's just kind of the icing on the cake for me. I love that it's backed by evidence. One study showed that it increased endurance compared to just a carb-only sports drink by 55%. That's pretty sweet. Another one that was similar to that, I think it compared it against Gatorade. I love Gatorade. I drink Gatorade. It increased endurance by 66% in a subsequent workout. One thing that happens after a long workout is we protein synthesis by 38%. But science, blah, 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 blah. I know what you're thinking. Jordan, does it taste okay? You know what? I think it tastes pretty good. This one is lemon lime. It's what I'm using currently. I like it. If you're a fruity flavor person, there's orange, there's fruit punch, there's lemon lime. My personal favorite is chocolate. I like the chocolate a lot. I like chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. I like chocolate a lot. Chocolate Endurox, yes. One con though about sports recovery drinks is that it can be kind of expensive. This, I think, the upfront cost, at least as of today, was $48. $48 for 28 servings. There is a 14 serving option that's $30. So going the $48 route got you a little bit more bang for your buck. It was a little less expensive per serving. But $48, that can be a pill to swallow for some people. I get it. But in my view, this is contributing to your overall longevity in running and cycling and endurance athletics. Of course you gotta work hard. Of course you gotta hit the road and grind it out and give your all to your workouts. That's important. But recovery is just as important. And nutrition is key to getting that recovery started off right. So $48 to me isn't a big deal. 28 servings, that's gonna last me more than a month for sure. People drink a lot of coffee and they spend a lot on coffee. I wonder how much Starbucks costs for a daily coffee every day. I'm gonna check it out. All right, Starbucks prices. I'm not even gonna count all the items on this menu, but there's probably 80 items for sale. I have found only one item. It's an iced tea, the smaller size. That one item is cheaper by 2 cents than a serving of this. I take it back. It's not a con. I have no sympathy. This is a pro. The value you get out of this is pretty sweet. And it's going towards something healthy and not some daily whatever. This is gonna help you recover and help you get back on your feet the next day feeling good. All right, it's time for my pro tip. But before I do that, I need you to pause this video right now, hit the like button, and subscribe. All right, you ready? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, time for my pro tip. You're making hot chocolate mix in cold water. You're gonna stick it in the microwave or something to heat it up. But when you're mixing it and stirring it, it's just all clumped up and it's not mixing very well. It's less effective. It doesn't work very well. The same thing can happen with any of your recovery drink mixes, your protein mixes. You stir it up, you shake it up in cold water, and you still get these chunks. It's still pretty grainy and bleh. So here's my tip for you. You're gonna take some hot water. Whether you're heating it up in a kettle or you stick it in the microwave or you have that instant hot water from your sink, take a little bit of that and put it in your cup. You're gonna take your scoops of recovery drink mix, stir it in your water, and you're gonna mix it. And you're gonna find that it's gonna be smooth. Then you add the rest of your water into your bottle or into your glass and you stir it up. And now you can add ice to your drink to make it a nice, cold, refreshing drink. Or you can continue on with warm or hot water to make it a hot body warming drink after a cold run or bike ride. It's a real life choose your own adventure. Trust me, this is gonna change your life. You're welcome. I hope you got value out of this. I really do like this drink. It's my favorite recovery drink out there. I'm sure there's a lot of other great options, but this, in my opinion, is the best. It's backed by science, it tastes good, it's convenient, it's a great option, and I think you'll enjoy it too. So check it out. There's a link in the description below if you want to learn more about it. I highly recommend it. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, question of the day. What's your favorite recovery drink? Let me know in the comment section below. I want to connect with you. And there are a lot of other forever runners out there who have great advice and great tips that we can all learn from. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you know when we post another video. Stay tuned to this channel Forever Run, where I'm going to give you some of the best tips and gear review videos to help keep you running happier, healthier, and for longer. We'll see you next time.